So what you gonna do when you come back?
Well, I always keep Balatro on my category because I always like playing Balatro on stream. It's just one of those games that I don't really like playing it off stream, but I love playing it on stream. Um,
That's fair.
I still haven't finished Vampire, but I said that I was wanting to restart it when I was able to get my stream restarted. But I also wanted to do Vermintide tonight. I wanted to go back and I wanted to start actually fucking around with Vermintide, get comfortable in the key controls again.
Well,
But
like? Do you want to do that on stream, or do you
oh,
want to do that off stream?
um, I would like to do it on stream,
I'm
but
fucking. I'll
here's the
pivot
thing.
to Vermintide.
I'm okay with doing it off stream too because right now my camera and keyboard setup is so fucking hairy because
Shave it.
here's the thing. I got to replace the legs on the desk that are out there in the living room
Uh-huh.
because I want to rearrange and support I got to do re-supports on my desk because everything is like real shaky and shit. And
Hell yeah.
I'm like moving the way my desk is set up and moving where my PC's at and like anchoring it to the wall. And
Okay.
I have a rat king of wires
Yeah.
behind my monitor. And if I'm going to actually have a setup, I want it to be a bit more permanent, but I don't want it to be. We have four cats, and wires and four cats don't mix.
Yeah, they do.
Not playful cats.
Yeah, it makes it just fine. Just causes you trouble later.
Yeah, that's the issue there. It just
What issue? I don't see an issue. There's an issue.
yeah, it's a big issue, especially when one of them loves to investigate the rat king of nest of wires. Drac, he loves to get himself in the right behind my monitor, and he likes to get his head in between the wires, and he likes to sniff around in the wires. And it's warm back there, and cats love warmth. So he gets himself
Yep.
back there with the wires, and he starts sniffing around and stuff, and slowly moving, and his tail gets like wound in the wires and shit. So you can't touch him. The
Why
moment
not?
you touch him, he's gonna start wiggling and freaking out.
And then shit becomes unplugged, and then he starts shitting and pissing everywhere, and
He
You'll
starts
cry.
freaking the
Maybe
fuck
piss your
out.
pants.
Mm.
Maybe shit and cum. I sneezed on the way to work this morning, and both my shoulders went completely numb.
Damn, man.
age, man.
That's
Hell, I
been
was
happening to me for a while, though. Like, I think I've got like a nerve in my neck that wants to pinch but doesn't pinch.
that comes with age. Hell, I was standing with Mama earlier, and I went to go I rolled like everything with a good stretch, and I snapped, crackled, and popped like all the way down. But then I got to my ankles, and like they both went pow pow. And Mama looked at me, and she's like, "What the hell was that?" And I was like, "Oh, it was my ankles." She was like, "Oh my
Shots fired!
god."
Shots fired!
She was like,
It's
"I
funny.
don't think your ankles are supposed to make that noise."
It's funny. We stretch every morning before work, and like when I go down to touch my toes, like my hands will stop like above midway of my shins, and then I like feel my shoulders release, and then I feel my
Mm,
back release, and then I can touch my toes.
mm.
Like hell yeah.
I love my Oh, my TMJ just kicked in. Ow. Oh, I have a, specific video that I stretch to every morning. I love that damn stretch routine because it's low impact,
Yeah.
and it's like I can go from not being able to like when I go to bend over, I can barely reach my knees.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like all stiff and crooked and everything, but by the time I get done with it, like everything's warm, like my body's all warm and everything, and I can actually reach my toes and stuff. And it's just like I can go from not reaching my knees to reaching my toes, and it's so lovely. And it's only a 7 minute stretch video, but I love it.
Nice.
Ah, ah. Okay, let's see. What have. Let's pop up the library.
I know Daniel's wanting to do Helldiver. He's been wanting to fight squids all week because the new update that came out is a really big one.
Like I said, if you wanted to play Vermintide, I'd play Vermintide.
I'm down with either. I'm just throwing Helldivers on the table.
Yeah, like the Helldivers is the number one choice. But I'm also not going to turn down some Vermintide.
Well,
Oh,
how long has my stream been going now?
420. Just
420,
like,
really?
yeah. Well, like 419, but I figured it was funnier if I said 420.
Oh.
Do you have your Discord pulled up?
Me? Yes.
Yeah, good. I have a picture to show you.
Okie dokie. Where are you sending it just to the.
To you.
Oh, to me.
Yeah.
To me. When did you catch that? I was focused on something.
I can't remember if you were in the bathroom or I can't remember what you were doing at that moment in time, but I was like,
Out of
that's your
context,
thinking
that
face.
sounds terrible, Daniel.
That is true. That is true. I didn't think about that. I
Um,
sent it to Kobe and captured it. No, I'm dirty, Dan.
I love it. I'm keeping that picture. You know. Oh, damn it. Oh shit. I can't.
Yes.
Nope. I can't do it no more. My TMJ turned on. Man, I can't do no more of that monster. That lemon's kicking it like it just is. It's
Monster.
banging down the doors on my hinges.
Show me the camera.
Do what?
Put it in the camera. I'll see what monster you got.
Oh, I just got the white one. It's oops. I just got the white one. Zero sugar.
She has the spicy Sprite.
Yeah, pretty
Oh,
much.
diet cancer. Got it.
Yeah, yeah. Zero sugar.
I like the white one. White one's pretty good.
It's got the lowest calorie count, I believe. Which is what I'm aiming for. Which
They released
dude,
one called Viking Berry that's really good.
dude,
I had that one this morning.
I know
What
Craig.
did you think of it?
Thought it was really fucking good.
It's really good.
I know Craig probably hasn't told you, but did Shelby tell you we finally found out what the fuck is wrong with me?
Oh Lord. Am I ready for this? Do I need to like go get a drink and popcorn and wait?
Well, actually, yeah, it's pretty damn amusing. So here lately, I have been crying at the absolute drop of a hat. I have been getting pissed off at the stupidest things, like the
I'll take a
absolute
guess.
most minuscule, stupidest things.
Can,
I
can you
got.
stop? Can I go ahead and guess? I'm buzzing in. Steve, I'm buzzing in.
Okay, go ahead.
Menopause.
No,
Oh, okay.
no. I got I actually like straight up went confronted my dad about the way he handled, the whole situation about my assault and everything.
Yeah.
And told him about, telling Matthew and everything, and the fact that Matthew is angry about it, and like, that whole thing. And I got pissed off and I left. I was like tears, pissed off, left. I was like, babe, we're going. I walked out.
Fair, yeah.
I came home, and like I turned, like, back when I was seeing Dr. Sheffield, like the therapist, not the psychiatrist. He had me writing burn letters, the ones that you're supposed to write to people that you don't send.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Well, I
yeah,
said
yeah.
fuck it, and I went back to Daddy's and I zeroed in, and I started writing it to give it to him, of like every time I had tried to tell him, like in the past, of like shit that
Mhm,
was going on. And I like just like it went from 2 pages to like 12.
mhm, mhm,
you know?
mhm.
Okay, so I did that. I got old doctor's notes and shit like that. And like I was pissed. Okay? Um
Mhm.
I started putting on weight, and at first that was the point. Okay, was to put on weight. Well, then it just kept coming. It just kept coming and coming and coming, and
And
then
it
it
just
got to
kept
a
coming,
point,
and it just kept coming.
and it
Anyways,
just kept coming,
yeah.
and just okay, yeah. And then it got to a point where I was like, okay, I've gained enough weight, and I tried to start controlling it. Well, now I've been trying to count the calories, like watching every fucking calorie. I got to a point,
Maintain that.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I literally have fasted for like 3 days, literally, not taking in any calories, just water. And the weight still, pound by pound, will tick up a pound, tick up, tick up, tick up, tick up, and can't figure out why. Well,
Stress.
we found why.
Stress.
Well, there's that. I've also been like stressed over, like, we can't figure out why my stress levels are so high. We found that out too.
Stress leads to more stress. Yeah.
Well, we found out why.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Why?
in a woman my age, in a woman, not a man, just in a woman,
When a man loves a woman. Anyways,
testosterone levels are supposed to be like 8 point something to 12 point something. Mine's
are you
point
telling me you're
0.3.
Barry Bonds? Oh, you're the opposite of Barry Bonds. Okay.
Yeah, mine's 0.3.
So you need to be on test and you need to be getting fucking yoked.
Yeah, I'm on testosterone cream for the next year. I have like,
Nice. You're gonna be fucking yoked.
no, they're
Eddie Hall
starting me
build incoming.
they're starting me really, 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 really low. Oh, and I meant to
Yeah.
tell you, Craig. They told me to put it on my legs, because they said there still is like the whole. Obviously, Matthew doesn't need like to come in contact with it, because he's like right at that critical age where he's got his own hormones that are going. There's still that contact problem.
Makes sense.
Yeah. I knew it was a problem back in the 90s, especially for women that were taking like estrogen and stuff, but apparently it's still like a contact problem now, even though the cream is like you use very little of it. Like literally very little. Um like the amount that I use, like it's like less than you would put on a penny. Like not even a pea-sized amount.
Oh,
You
so
literally,
it's thermal paste.
yeah, actually. It's a, yeah. And she said to put it on your legs, and it doesn't even, she said, even though you think you would, the clothes would take it off, nope, just go ahead and get dressed, she said, because your pants, keep it in place, and then your
Huh.
skin will just kind of keep soaking it in. You're good.
Okay.
and they're keeping me. Yeah, I have almost no testosterone left,
Nice.
and my missing adrenal gland is not helping.
Yeah.
Yep. Ow! God damn it! I did it again. Mm. It's like taking a sucker punch to the jaw. It's like a 7-Up's having a temper tantrum.
Anyway, since you're live on Twitch now, time to talk about politics.
I just marked all that shit so I wouldn't have to deal with it later.
Oh, I know.
It's like on YouTube. I just might mark, not for kids. Even if I'm talking about fucking Care Bears and shit, not for kids. Why? Because if I happen to say shit, fuck, or piss, I don't want them coming out and it's not for kids.
Even then, YouTube's guidelines, I think it's like the first minute you're not supposed to cuss.
I don't care. I don't care. I really don't. Why?
That's
Because I have an old video in there that's a try not to laugh challenge, and it was one of those that I think the joke was my wife was leaving on vacation and she left a gift for me, and it was a pillow that she had put her underwear and a bra on, and then she left for a vacation and the husband found it, and it was labeled as sexual content.
Love it.
And I was
Good job,
like,
YouTube.
you know what? Fuck these rules, man. I quit fucking caring. Where the hell did Craig go?
Is he asleep on the potty?
This motherfucker. Look. Listen now. I know people can vanish and disappear quietly around me because of my hearing loss, but a man of his size should not be able to move so quietly.
I'm about to say, he can move really quietly.
He just does, man.
And I don't like it.
I know, it's creepy.
Who can?
It's a son of a bitch. And then he was back. In the chair, no less. Just not just in the room, in the chair.
Yeah.
Anyway, I missed that story.
I
What are
get
we
my
talking about?
second camera. It's not gonna be like a side. It's not gonna be like a left-hand view of me or anything.
It needs to be an under the desk view.
It's gonna be like of a Craig cam.
Cam.
It's gonna be the Craig cam.
There's a
Booty cam.
Well,
there's
I know one of the things we're gonna do is I'm turning the entire desk so that way my back is to the wall, because one of the things that Craig wants to do one of the things that Craig complained about was that if he wants to lay down while I'm streaming, because if I want to stream during the week, I can, because once I get a stream deck and I have the ability to understand how this fucking voice meter works, and I can do it myself, and I've got the stream deck, I can stream during the week as I want to. Then if I'm turned towards the wall, he can go lay down if he wants to.
Yeah, and he won't be in camera view and sitting there
he's
naked on the
not
bed.
technically in camera view right now, but I've got a giant fucking ring light pointed directly at him.
Well, that too. I didn't think about the ring light. I was just thinking about his, boxers.
Yeah. You can't see. I mean, you can see me now. You can't see the bed. I'm actually covering up the bed.
No, but if I were walking around back here in my underwear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a full view of the bathroom door.
Is that the bathroom door? Yeah, that's the bathroom
Yes.
door.
That's what I mean. I think that's a rightful thing to complain about.
Yeah.
Me too. I mean, I think you have every whatever word
Right?
Yeah.
Well, right's probably not the right word either, but
I had a thought today.
incentive.
I had a
I
thought
mean,
today.
especially if you moved your camera up, you would definitely need not the bed in the background.
Yeah. Well, I want to get a better camera. Well, first of all, I want to get a better camera.
What are you using?
Well, not necessarily a better camera. The camera I have is
Sony
okay.
Alpha 5000. The camera is fine. It's just the
We
setup
need,
for it is garbage.
yeah,
Yeah.
we need a new cable for one because that one is bent to fucking back. I want a better tripod. That whole
Yeah.
octopus leg thing is bullshit.
Yep.
That's just
Let me go
bullshit.
check. Let me go check something.
I had a thought today that was kind of crude,
Your name?
but you know what?
Anyways.
People have done worse for less. I've been looking at the prices of like those silk and satin nightgowns. They'd be easier to sleep in for me ever since I gained the weight because
Huh?
the fucking sleep pants. I'm wearing Craig's sleep pants, okay? And it's so hard for me to find right sizes because he wears like double XL pants, and you know women's sizes are just made up sizes, right?
Yeah.
They're just like whatever the fuck they want to call them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I looked at at some of Craig's pants and they're like extra grande or extra large or double XL. I was like, I think they're starting to make up their sizes too. So I was like, you know
Hey,
what? I'm just gonna go back to like the 1700s and just wear fucking nightgowns. But if I'm gonna wear nightgowns, I'm gonna wear the pretty ones. And I was just scrolling on Pinterest and I was looking at some of the silk and satin ones. I was like, you know what? If Jenna Marbles can get away with being on YouTube in her fucking bikini, or that one chick can get away with doing her entire YouTube stream from her jacuzzi bathtub, I'm gonna be that
Amaranth.
streamer. I'm gonna be that one fucking streamer that does all of her streaming in fucking vintage satin gowns.
Hell yeah. Okay, so talking about cameras, Craig, I just happened to go because we're always talking about cameras. I just went to Ray's channel and checked his tech specs. For his webcam, he uses a Logitech Brio. They're $40 from Amazon, and it's a monitor mount, USB. So that's an option.
A monitor mount?
Yeah, it's
But
one that
Ray
mounts on
also
top.
isn't on camera a whole lot, is he?
Yeah, he's IRL. Yeah, like he has webcam like 99% of the time.
Having a
Oh,
monitor
I was
mount
assuming
for a
when he
second
played games.
camera wouldn't be a bad idea.
Yeah, the only time he's off camera is like if it's a scene in the game and he moves his camera
I
off
think the
screen.
I think the only time I'd ever actually do a um um second angle would be for YouTube.
I'm telling you, foot cam,
Foot cam. Look,
foot cam,
I'm I'm
That's
look,
for OnlyFans.
look,
show feet.
look. I am not too proud to show toes. I
I'll be
will
your
do
show
it.
foot guy.
I will do it. I will
I'll
do
make
it
your
and
foot
be
finder
proud of
page.
it. I will, if I can make money off of it, I will
Upload
show
her to
toes.
Wiki.
Do what?
He went all Dumbo Origato, Mr. Roboto.
If I could find a way to make some money off of it, I'm not too proud to show toes. I'll do it in a heartbeat.
No, I said we should upload her to WikiFeet.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
I gotta do a little bit of work before you put me on WikiFeet.
I still think your rating would be high.
You think so?
I think so.
I've always had cute feet. I'm not. Look, I know.
I'm not even a look. I have no form of a foot fetish at all, and I think you got cute feet.
I've
What I'm
always had
saying is,
cute
are
feet.
you comfortable with stepping on random objects?
Yeah. As long
Okay.
as once we're done with the whole stepping on stuff, I get to go wash my feet.
Bitch, you can't
Somebody,
step on grass. Shut up.
somebody's gonna ask you to like step on a raw egg and put a sock on.
What? Not if I have to put a sock on, because once I put a sock is a safety measure. Wait a minute, how much are you paying me?
Yeah, there you go.
That's the point.
That's the correct response. Because I guarantee you, anybody who's making that demand is right now putting 2,000 on the table.
Yes, I will do it.
There you go.
I'll even put a shoe on for you. I'll let you keep the shoe.
No, shoe defeats the purpose.
Okay, you can keep
They
the
say,
sock.
but see, you do that and then you auction the sock off.
I was about to say, you can keep the sock.
Gamer girl egg sock.
Yeah, fuck Gamer Girl bathwater, Gamer Girl egg sock.
Oh, Daniel, I finally filled her in on the Cinder bullshit.
Okay, yeah, that's
Not finally,
yeah.
I've known about it for a while. You just filled in Daniel.
No, I told Craig.
I thought Craig just told you.
No, I think I am getting my people mixed up. No, I didn't just tell you.
You're just
I had
getting
just
your
told
people.
Kobe.
Hold on, I love how professional you just sounded when you said that.
What?
You're getting your people mixed up.
I'm getting my people mixed up.
And I was like, I told Craig about it when it started.
You are my wife. Daniel is my friend. Kobe is my acquaintance.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Friend.
Damn.
Friend. He wasn't here, so I could use it as an option to pick on him. So now it sounds like I'm an asshole.
Kobe got downgraded.
That's why I looked over at chat and realized he wasn't even there, and I was like, oh, well.
Yeah, he sent me a message that the weather was getting bad up there.
Oh, okay, got you.
We're going to be up in that area, and
That's okay. Kobe will understand. It was just business.
Hell yeah, full face cam.
Did you ever fuck up so bad that your apology was considered a joke?
Ugh.
I love the memes that were coming out. Like somebody took the what was that bitch's name that made the apology video with the ukulele?
I don't remember.
Anyway, somebody took a
vaguely
screen.
remember, but yeah.
Anyway, somebody took a screen grab of that and just cut her out and put Cinder in there with holding a ukulele.
I want to take if I worked in the sphere, I would get a hold of Shy Lily immediately and say, "Hey, design idea for merch. You know that old meme with the orca whale? We need to print shirts with that orca meme, but replace the orca with you."
Yeah.
Because it's an old ass meme that just says, "I came out of the ocean because you need to stop." Because specifically, Shy Lily crashed the fuck out when she heard about it, and you can find no videos of her crash out.
Mm-mm.
They get taken down that fast or something?
They're not on YouTube. There are no videos of her crash out on YouTube. There's videos of her explaining the situation like the day after, but there's no videos of her losing her mind and screaming in German into the microphone and shit.
There's also
Wouldn't she have done it on Twitch?
She did it on Twitch on stream.
There's
but there's
also
no clips of it anywhere.
there's
But
also no video footage of Bao reacting either. And from what everyone has talked about, Bao took it very hard.
Bao broke down and sobbed,
Yeah.
which is what set Shy Lily off.
Yep. Which is what set Numi off, which is what set Cotton off.
wait, so because of what Cinder said, or because of how Bao handled it?
It's
A little bit of part A, a little bit of part B. Like they were all pissed off at the situation, and then the way that it affected Bao affected everybody else 10 times harder.
Gotcha. Because Bao was directly affected by Cinder, right?
Bao was
Bao was, Numi
Exhibit
was,
A.
Cotton was.
Bao was just Exhibit A. There were several.
Well,
Bao was the first name on the list.
Well, yeah, I know there were
Yeah.
several on the list because there was like,
I think the weirdest one to me is Silvervale.
that was the
Yeah,
other
because she
wolf,
was.
right?
And Silvervale was the one that had nothing to do with Cinder. And yet
Yeah.
she was also a wolf, and that's why Cinder didn't like her.
well, yeah, she was
Yeah,
That's why
direct.
Cinder
comp-
downplayed her to all
was-
the people she would work with.
She was
Yep.
direct animation competition.
Speaking of that, while all that was going on, Matara left V Shoujo.
Yep, I'm not sure what the situation is there, but then she turned right around and had a stream with Henya and Mouse, and I was like,
She probably just went on to do her own thing.
She's doing her own thing. She's just streaming with.
Yeah.
Well, I meant
The-
her own directive thing.
Well, now
The
she's in
video-
charge of her own merch and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. The video that she put out was emotional, and she basically was saying that like she approved the statement that they put out. So it sounds like they decided to cut ties with her.
Was she fired?
Probably
That's kinda what
not.
it sounds
but
like.
it's if you look at it, Matara was like V2 mom.
Well, that doesn't mean anything. There's a reason why they would want to get rid of her. And I don't say get rid of because that's not what happened.
No, they
They
didn't.
just
It
said
wasn't
she no longer represents V Shoujo.
Yeah.
And V Shoujo no longer backs Matara. But at this point, Matara has the following that she doesn't need V Shoujo, and V Shoujo will be just fine.
Like Matara's got Bricky. She's good.
Who was it that I said yesterday? I was like, oh my god, is that so and so's flesh pet? I don't remember. Oh, is Doug Neuro's flesh pet?
Oh.
I'm watching the
Because-
Tekken 8 Season 2 Spring and Summer announcement trailer.
They need to fix the balancing, which I understand that they have released a patch like a couple days ago that supposedly fixed a lot of it.
There's a 4 gig patch and I haven't updated yet.
Yeah, it's a giant balance patch.
Okay, they're showing off the world tour starting. Hey, Nina and Anna. Version 2.01. Oh, that's already dropped. Tekken Ghost Showdown.
Yep.
That's cool. Cyber Phantom Pack. Well, that's some cool looking gear.
Speaking of fighting game bullshit.
Oh, 2.02 is coming out on the 3rd. Karate Kid Legends X Tekken. Okay, so we're going to get some like Karate Kid stuff. Cool.
Speaking of fighting game stuff, Evo Japan wrapped up. Would you be interested in watching the Guilty Gear finals? I gotta go find them because I know nothing about it.
About what happened?
About the Japan finals, yeah. I'm gonna tell you, we watched the American finals, and Evo for Guilty Gear, and those are some exciting goddamn fights.
Whoa.
Guilty
Getting a
Gear is a whole
Pac-Man
nother
arena.
animal when you know the game. Yeah, I saw that too.
That looks fucking awesome.
I'm like, it's about time though, because they own Pac-Man.
Yeah, that looks awesome. I love that.
Like Tekken and Pac-Man are siblings.
That reminds me of kindergarten. What was it? The kindergarten stage in 7, or was that in?
Yeah, it wasn't in 7. That one was in Tag, and
2? Yeah.
it was in Tag, and I think it was in 6. I'm not sure.
You get
It
a
was definitely
plushy
in Tag.
Dutch Pac-Man. I want it. You get a Pac-Man ball for Tekken Ball.
Can I get the LFG Twitch emote as the ball for Tekken Ball?
Okay, what are we doing here?
You're going to take drugs.
Yeah, I need to figure out like if I'm gonna end the stream here or if I'm going.
I can tell you right now, whether we play Vermintide or Helldivers, you're not going to have a real great time at first. Because your nails are long.
Yeah, my nails keep like sliding off the keys. They keep sliding in between the keys.
So I like the fact that with the release schedule that they have out, it shows that summer and autumn are returning characters, whereas winter is a new character.
Yeah, because we're getting Falcum Ram.
Oh, are we?
Again.
Is that confirmed?
Yep, that's the next character.
Oh, how'd that get confirmed?
They announced it.
Oh, no shit. I don't want beefy Thailand guy again.
That and no matter the fact that I've sat here and drank an entire monster, even though it's been a while since
You should
I've
look at me.
had a lot of caffeine.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who does that.
What?
Great. Finish people's sentences in song.
Yeah.
I'm already yawning, and I'm about to take my meds, and my meds are gonna take about 20 minutes to start kicking in, and I'm gonna be over here cross-eyed and drunk, and you are going to be trying your damnedest to be like, babe, go to bed, babe, go to bed.
I'll be like, all right, Daniel, do not reinforce her again.
It's like, you're gonna be like, Daniel, hang on a second. you can be like, come on. Let's go to bed.
Be like, let me die, because then when you reinforce, it'll call both of us down, and I'll have a meat shield I can use to get away.
Yeah.
And I've got to like, and the bad thing is that I have got to use your wife as lovely as that sounds. I've got to use your wife.
Bathroom's right
and
there.
I'm not sure how or where because I've got to go get some jeans, but where me and Shelby went last time is no longer there.
Where did y'all go last time?
We went to American Eagle.
I'll tell you this.
Shelby found that I fit into a size 14 very comfortably, like without it squeezing me everywhere. And I didn't have to have.
Will probably be your friend.
And I didn't have to have like my postpartum, squeeze my belly underwear.
Yeah.
Because right now I'm having to wear my postpartum stuff that squeezes me like a second hot dog skin into size 12 jeans. And
Old Navy will probably be your friend.
See, every time I get something from Old Navy, I get squeezed like a second hot dog skin no matter what size it is.
Craig, that's the video I was watching. What the fuck?
I'm about to get real
Whether it
sassy
be
on Daniel.
in the waist, the butt, or the legs, because they
I mean,
like to
that's
do
fair.
everything straight.
You got what? No. You got to go pick your cut. Like me and Shelby went a couple months ago and got her some more jeans.
See, this is why I
You
like to
just
go
gotta pick.
shopping with Shelby. Shelby picks out my clothes for me
Yeah, you just got to go find the cut that you like.
because I
Like
hate clothes shopping.
I do too. It's like I hate it. I all I want to do is go get a pair of jeans or go get a pair of chinos
Because like
from Old Navy.
the only thing that I have the ability to pick out for me that I know works for me is a fucking top and some socks. Sometimes I don't even get the socks right.
It's like
Like I can get the top right, and it's like if I walk past it and I'm like, oh, cute top.
that's
Nine
me with
times out of
shirts
10
too.
is a tank top.
That's me with shirts too. It's like when I had to see Craig, I thought that was just a jack skin.
I mean, fair.
Anyways, when I had to get shirts for work because when I took this job, I didn't have any like nice polo shirts.
Yeah.
That was the most excruciating process.
Was finding shirts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
When
I
I
wasn't about to
started-
go for $45 a shirt.
When I
So
put
we
on
had to go to like 6 different stores,
Yep.
find ones in my size, try them on, decide that I didn't like it, go find something else. It's like, this sucks.
believe it or not, when I first put on that first 40 pounds that packed on real quick, my tank tops quit fitting. Like the green tank top I'm wearing now, it's your wife's. She just gave it to me.
That's fair.
She was like, here's some tank tops. Yours are too tight. I was like, I know, but I don't know what fucking size I am now. She's like, here.
She just got 3 bags of clothes from a friend that I don't think anything will fit you. It's probably bigger than what you're actually in, but there might be some tops and stuff that don't fit Shelby quite right or that she don't want that might fit you.
Yeah, I still have not figured out how to wear t-shirts. Like everything, I hate t-shirts. I get t-shirts and I always end up like cutting the collar because I can't stand it to be like up here.
Just get a bigger head. That way it stretches out when you put it on.
Well, see, I always end up getting like I like the ones that sit like out here, like
Yeah,
the
I know what
big
you mean.
crewy one things. I think they're called
Yeah,
crew
crew
necks
neck.
or something.
Yep.
But that's the only thing I know how to shop for. Jeans, I have no fucking clue because I never
need to
get the
look at that
length
pair.
right. I can never, ever get the length right.
I got 2 pairs of jeans that I really, really love, and they both fit differently, but they're the same size.
Yep. I always get that problem.
They're
I can
both
buy them
36.
from the same store, get the same brand, the same cut, and the same
fit differently.
size, but they fit different.
Yeah, it's like I know the 2 that I'm talking about. They're different cuts, but they're both 36, 32s. And one of them it's a 36, but like it's stretchy denim,
Yep.
but it still feels like denim, and it's just so comfy.
I've got to have Shelby to go get some jeans because even Mom was like she walked in here today, and I was just sitting in the chair crying because I just was wearing my regular boxers and put my pants on and I couldn't button them, and I just started crying because that meant that I had to spend 5 minutes getting out of these fucking jeans to change underwear just to get back in them. And I started crying.
That's like I used to like only wear cargo shorts.
Oh yeah.
I am like devolving. You know, usually with age, your shorts get more cargo.
Oh yeah.
I'm
I got warm basketball.
I'm discovering the absolute joy that is like a 6-inch inseam short.
You want to know what
My
sucks?
God, it's so comfy.
when I was younger, I used to, and here's
Yeah,
the
I
thing.
bet.
Here's the fucking thing about women's pants that I can't stand. When I was younger, I could find women's pants that were cargo. But the older I
Yeah,
got,
cargo pants are kind of not a thing really anymore.
nope, not really. And I loved my cargo pants because not only were they great for artists,
They were great in
they
general.
were great in general,
Yeah, I
but
wear
they were
like the
great
pants
for
that work.
artists.
The pants that work supplies for us. I have them in cargos because they just fit better than the straight leg regular pant that they go.
I have been tempted on several times to go around to where Daddy um would get his work pants from in
Hmm.
Walmart. You know, because
Hmm.
he actually can buy his pants from fucking Walmart. But he gets his black work pants. Well, he did before he got this particular position at the sheriff's office. Um, um, but he would get his black cargo pants from Walmart. And I was tempted on several occasions to go around there, but even the smallest guy's pants
Yeah.
would not fit me right. And I was like, I don't even care if they're like big in the waist. I was like, I got a belt. I can make it work.
Yeah.
But the problem is that there's only so much belt you can actually cinch,
Yeah.
and then, I can hem them up. That's great. But, it's you by then you just look like you're wearing a garbage bag, because there's so much excess material everywhere else.
Get you a pair of MC Hammer pants.
Just
Hell
looks like
yeah.
I'm
Kill the
wearing
streamer.
parachute pants. It just looks like I'm wearing parachute pants. That's great. If they were, you know what, I would spray metallic on them just for shits and giggles.
Well, that was like when I had to buy a drive shaft for the race car. I was like, I'm gonna paint this thing glitter. I did. Base coat of white, and I went to Lowe's and bought the like metallic glitter spray paint and stood like 5 feet from it and just like and let it fall down on it.
Still got that shit all over you, didn't you?
No, until I went to go pick it up.
What color metallic?
Silver.
Figures.
I went with like metallic. I could have done either silver or gold, and I was like, silver. I think I probably should have went with gold.
The gold would have been more noticeable, but the silver probably looked better.
The plan at the time was to paint the drive shaft orange and have the silver over top of the orange.
Mm,
But then I read the rule book, and the drive shaft has to be white for visibility.
yeah.
But I'm like, what's more visible than high vis safety orange? But anyways, rules.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go make a Craig special because I'm hungry.
Ooh, this looks good. Hang on.
What?
Sending you a
And
link.
and then Craig, Helldivers want to get back?
I am going to cut the stream and take my meds and my
Watch that
shot.
video first.
What? Oh, okay. Okay.
Watch
Okay.
it on stream.
Wait.
Are we watching it together?
Yeah, on stream.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
It's not that long. It's like 4.5 minutes.
Okay. Hang on. On stream.
You gotta stream. Well, stream it through Discord. Also.
If I'm not mistaken,
Ooh.
if I go here.
Down at the bottom, there's a share screen. the computer monitor with the arrow. There you go. You say screens. Be the middle option across the bar there. Choose the correct screen. Hit OK. There you go. All right, now do the thing.
Yep.
Okay. We're good, right? Okay.
Uh-huh.
I hope they release an armor set that's like fractured and broken and it just shows your body.
Initiating FTL jump to Super Earth.
Recognize two of those stratagems.
That's got to be a wild feeling to be a Helldiver and you're launching to Super Earth taking a 500-kilogram bomb stratagem with you.
Yep.
That's got to be a surreal feeling in this universe.
When we start fighting a Super Earth, it's going to be weird.
Whoa, ho! Whoa.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What type of fucking ship is that?
See, these are the questions I have had playing Helldivers.
This is such a badass video.
Yeah, it is.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
I hear that. I hear that fucking Frostpunk soundtrack.
I do too.
My god, dude, those ships are way bigger than I thought they were.
Yeah. Terminids.
Nope, that's bots. That's automatons.
Yep, never mind. I'm stupid. Was that fan made?
Yes.
Damn. That was really good.
Damn.
The top
DaVinci
comment.
Resolve.
The top comment on this video, yeah, DaVinci Resolve. The top comment on that video is, "I've shit my pants."
Yeah, I like the
The
second
orbital
comment.
laser slicing through an automaton jump ship instead of wasting half its charge trying to tickle a charger is so epic. Yeah, that was the DSS.
Not easy of being wheezy.
Yeah, that ship that jumped in, the big T-shaped one, that was the DSS.
Ah,
I feel like it's only a matter of time before we actually get a Helldivers movie.
I feel like we'll get a series before we get a movie.
It'll be a Netflix special. It gets canceled after a season and a half.
And like the fans really love it, but the critics give it a 10.
Of course.
And then in like 15 years, it makes a resurgence through a 4chan post.
I like this comment. Who let this guy into the kitchen? He cooked like his life depended on it. This was awesome from start to end, but the music and visuals at 2 minutes 56 seconds gave me chills.
This bitch
That's,
only has
that's the Frostpunk. That's the Frostpunk soundtrack going off.
this bitch only has 3.24 thousand subscribers.
He posted this 8 hours ago, so I'm sure 3,000 of those have been in the past 8 hours.
Yeah, and this video has 42,000 views.
He has 3 videos.
Wow.
8 hours ago, 9 days ago, 2 years ago.
Oh my god.
Puts the work in, man.
And
Yeah.
the video from 9 days ago was a trailer for the one we just watched.
Oh,
Hey.
damn! I wonder how
That's
long it
a-
actually took him to make that video.
And that's
How
a
long's
release
Helldivers
trailer
been
I get
out?
behind.
Well, hang on, no.
A
So
year.
that was the DSS. When did the
Mhm.
DSS get put in Helldivers? When did it start floating around?
I don't know.
The DSS was added fall. So 7 months, 7 or 8 months. Which that sounds about right for 5 minutes of top fucking quality CGI work.
I just want to point out I'm being very brave.
What are you being very brave about?
I'm all
Ow!
50.
He went robotic.
Yep, he's away from the computer.
Come on, Daniel, go back to your computer.
She did all of the cheddar cheese. Now I gotta make a special.
He's making food. He's making food.
Making bacon pancakes. Tortilla. Hey, are we playing Dead of Winter Sunday?
Dead of. I mean, I would like to.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to do last Sunday on my birthday, and we didn't get the chance to because y'all picked some suck ass cards for Dominion.
Thief gave me my favorite Dominion win. I don't want to hear it.
All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream because I don't know how long I've been streaming now, but I know it's been long enough, and it's 11:30, and I gotta take my meds, so I'm gonna peace out on this stream.
Peace.
Peace.